Welcome to Bubba Rob's Carnivore Journey.
Hello everybody, it's Bubba Rob. How's it going? I'm in my truck here. My son's actually holding the camera. He's not going to ask any questions today, but that's okay. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about, and I'm sorry I didn't get anything out in the last couple of days. I was a day late and $1 short because I had some health issues, so I want to talk about that. And I wasn't gonna and the other thing I want to talk about was a really nasty message that was sent to me by obviously somebody who is probably vegan or vegetarian, because I want to bring it up because I want to talk about how we should deal with those things in the carnivore community. Okay, but first of all, one thing is I really want people to think for themselves when it comes to their health. I've talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again. And when I bring this up, I know people mean out of support and whatnot, they'll bring up, have you watched Dr. Barry's video on gout or Dr. Baker's videos on gout? I've seen them. I don't need to hear people telling me about them. I've suffered from it from over 30 years. I got a pretty good idea what's going on. I've done lots of research. I just don't want to hear comments like that. Unless you've actually lived it, I don't really believe you can really have an authority on it. And nobody out there is a demigod on the subject. And what I mean by that, the research that I'm aware of that's gone on has changed quite a bit to what the rule of thumb was on how to treat it, what it was caused by, and all things like that. There's a direct relation to it with insulin levels and different things that are going on. And I got a pretty good idea, but also with someone like myself, there's a distinct possibility that you could be an outlier, and it can just be something genetically you're prone to, which I feel is what my basic curse is, because it doesn't matter which diet I've been on. I've gone on different diets, whether it's keto, paleo, Atkins, carnivore, standard American. I was almost, I wouldn't say vegetarian, but I'd cut all the red meat out. And it doesn't matter what I've done, I have the issue. So I feel that it's just pretty much a chronic issue with me. I don't like taking the drugs for it. It's not doing me and my organs any good, and that's it. But I want you people to remember, it's your body. You're not a part of a study. You have to figure out what's going on for yourself out. I would take videos out there as a reference and a reference only, and not make a decision what can really affect you or not affect you unless you've actually had the blood work done, consult a medical practitioner, and do the research for yourself. Okay? I find that really important. Super important. So 3 days ago, I ended up waking up. Geez, my foot was bothering me. And I went to the gym and started balling me some more. And it ended up, not only did I have gout, but I had plantar fasciitis at the same time. So not only was it affecting me in the joints in my foot, but underneath. And today is the first day I've actually been able to walk for 3 days. The pain was absolutely immense. I can't describe it. Have I been through it before? Yes. But, you know, I'm not saying this for anybody to feel sorry for me or anything, because, you know, when you look up sympathy in the dictionary, it's right between shit and syphilis. And that's not a good way to go about things. So that's kind of what I've been going through, but I haven't given up on the diet because I believe it's provided me better health than I had. My joints are feeling that much better. My back is feeling so much better, especially after, you know, starting to train again and getting that movement in and getting the blood flowing and doing some of the cold therapy. It's actually, I'm quite surprised with the last couple of weeks that it's going as well as it has. Plus with the yoga, pardon me, I almost forgot that. But if I didn't have the ability to think for myself and have some common sense and do some research, what I needed to do to actually heal myself and feel better, I don't believe I'd be where I'm at. So the most important thing is for you to be connected within you. That is going to tell you what you need to do for yourself. I don't care if you do that as far as the carnivore diet. You do what you got to do. I would just like to see people be healthy mentally, physically, and spiritually, and make this world a better place. Okay, there we go. So think for yourself. Don't be afraid to think out of the box. In some ways, be a leader. Don't be following the dog in front of you that's wagging their tail and sniffing their backside just because they said to. You're here, you're doing it for yourself. Have some pride in yourself and take some leadership within yourself, okay? And I think that's really important. Now, the funny thing is, after I did my weight video, my last one, there was somebody, and I actually deleted the comment. I wasn't going to. I gave him a thumbs up. But what they said to me, get this, after losing 51 pounds, can't believe they said this. On a plant-based diet, you would look thousands better, but leave it to the meat industry to fool everyone again. I didn't know that me doing the carnivore diet was because I was being bullshitted by the meat industry or the beef industry. That was the farthest thing from my mind. But with me being a stoic, kind of pulls me one direction, and me being a biker kind of pulls me in another direction. And, you know, how to deal with a situation like this when somebody writes something. Because I feel there's a lot of people out there that are trying to do the best for themselves in the carnivore community or any other community that are searching for something, wanting to improve themselves. And we have our own trauma. We all have our own strengths. But a comment like this, if you haven't worked on your mindset and understand it's only words, and the only traction it gets is what you think about it. By allowing that individual space in your own head, it can derail somebody. So as a Stoic, you would read something like that, and what you would do is you would just go on, not paying attention, probably delete it. Because if you don't delete it, then you're getting comments from other people are chiming in. And it's giving that person who's showing negativity towards you, who's not showing you the respect that you're showing their community, they're getting their jollies out of it. I guess they get some sort of sick satisfaction. The biker part of me, well, would deal with it a different way. When somebody disrespects you in that way, well, there's not much you can do if it's online. You could message them back and call them an a-hole or whatever you want, but that doesn't serve anything. And what they do is they get their jollies out of it, some sort of sick satisfaction that they're getting to you. But I know if somebody said that to my face, I don't even think they get the last word out of their mouth. They're going to be getting a punch in the head. I know that's not very stoic. That's one of the things I have to work on. But that's the one thing I like about the biker community. It's all about respecting others. And you just don't put up with any garbage. So you can't reach through YouTube and punch somebody out. And when I read a comment like that, it kind of reminds me of the weirdo sitting at his computer with a box of Kleenex beside him, thinking about the girls in the video game. I don't know. I can't believe I said that. That just makes me kind of wonder what kind of jolly somebody like that actually gets. But it is what it is, and I don't think it'd take anybody too much to figure out what I meant by that. But these people that do these things and write these things that attack people that are trying to put the word out, and because out of their own kindness they're putting themselves out there because they believe in what they're doing. And like I say, it doesn't matter if it's the carnivore diet. It could be somebody commenting about vegans in a bad way. I just think we need to be beyond it. I've poked a bit of fun out of myself, but I'm really going to try and refrain from that in the future. It's not really right. But we need to respect them and their wishes, and they need to stay in their own lanes and be polite. I don't really know what else to say about that. But anyways, that's kind of my rant for today. And again, everybody, think for yourselves, take care of yourselves, do the research on how you want to improve your life, whether it's reading the Bible, reading about philosophy, watching videos, motivational videos, whatever it is. It could be joining a group, like a 12-step program, Facebook group, wherever it is where you need to get support if you need it to make those improvements. And remember, it's important not to behave like this person who wrote this note. There's nothing positive for society that way. Okay? So anyways, I'd like you to please hit the like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Remember, the most important thing, to be a good person, good carnivore, good stoic, good biker, good bluesman, good rainbow, whatever your is, Remember, be kind, be honest, be truthful, and take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself first, you can't do anybody else any good. Okay? Love you all. Bye-bye.